Multifamily Mindset
podcast. Think bigger.
What's up, Multifamily Mindset? Welcome back to another episode of the Multifamily Minute. This is your host here, Kyle Brown, and today I wanted to cover a pretty scary topic to some people and very exciting to others: branding. So, realistically, I know sometimes we think about branding as this, oh yeah, I'll do it as I get a little bit larger, get a little bit more deals under my belt, things of that nature. But remember, branding is not just for big companies, because it is just as important when you're starting your multifamily journey. Your brand is going to be how brokers, investors, and partners see you. And don't think it's going to be the same way they see you now over time. It's going to change. It's going to eventually evolve. It's going to grow as your business does. So in this episode, I want to break down your branding into simple parts, just 3 simple parts. What branding actually means, why it matters, and how you can build a brand that'll actually grow with you. So without further ado, let's get into the what. Because branding, it's not just going to be a logo. You have to remember, branding is going to be your representation, right? It's your reputation and your messaging, how you present yourself to the entire world. So it's including like your company name and identity, different visual elements such as your logo or your website, the scary S word, social media, right? It'll also have your messaging, your tone, and your positioning. So what you stand for and who you serve. Your brand is going to be setting the tone for how so many people are going to perceive you, even before you do your first deal. Now, why does it matter that we brand ourselves? So I know some of you are thinking, I've spoken to students like this before, what do I need to brand myself? I don't know exactly what I'm going to be tackling just yet, as I haven't gotten down to my first deal. Well, branding helps with a couple of things. It's going to help you with building credibility and trust. And people want to work with professionals. Just remember that. A strong brand helps you get taken seriously, even as a newer operator. And your first impression counts. And people looking at your brand is going to be probably one of the earliest first impressions that they have of any person. Brokers and investors will Google you. If they find nothing or a weak online presence, they might not take you seriously. And then the third thing, long-term growth. Your brand evolves as you close deals and gain experience, and helping you attract better opportunities. As an example, imagine you reach out to a broker with a Gmail email and no website versus someone with a professional company email and a polished LinkedIn presence. Who do you think they will take more seriously? Easily the person that's going to be online. That way they can go to their page, see what they're all about, see what they've done, see how active they are, and see if it's going to be worth their time too. Now, understanding why branding is important is great, but I think where a lot of us end up getting stuck is the how. How do you build it, and how do you evolve it? Well, let's go into a couple different phases. At phase 1, like, this is your branding right at the start. So it's not going to be fully built out, but you want to pick a strong name and keep it professional, right? Broad enough growth, so you don't want to really pigeonhole yourself in Multifamily Investments, LLC, or whatever it might be that you want your company name to be. You might plan on expanding out into different business opportunities. So what are some of your core values that you have that you want your business to represent? Then you'll want to create a simple online presence. So just having a simple website, even a one-pager with your mission statement and some contact info is extremely helpful. LinkedIn business profiles are absolutely fantastic, great as well. And getting a professional email domain. And I don't mean having a Yahoo, Gmail, or for those of you guys who still use AOL, you don't need to have those emails. Get your own. And then craft your brand message. Who do you serve, and what kind of deals do you focus on, and why? The why is so important because it shows how much care and attention you put into detail when actually choosing this specific investment opportunity. This isn't just another cash grab, and that's the important part. Now, in your second phase, you're going to start growing as you start learning more, closing out on more deals. So you're going to want your branding to change as you grow. So what you'll want to start doing is start sharing content such as market insights or lessons that you learned through successful deals or failed deals. Add case studies, even if it's analyzing deals and not closing them yet, and build credibility through networking. And what I mean by that, be seen at events, get on podcasts, show up at meetups, right? Those are the things that help you build credibility and just grow your brand as your company grows too. And then in phase 3, you want to take a look at branding as an authority. And what I mean by that is once you close deals, showcase your track record. Do not be shy about that. That is one of the first things you want to update to let people know what you've been doing. And narrow in on a specific niche or specialization. So workforce housing or value add deals, whatever it might be, because that's going to show people that, again, you are serious about your specific business type. Then from there, you can scale your content and become a thought leader in your space. That way, if somebody thinks multifamily value add, your name, your company name comes up in that conversation. Some final action steps I would have for you guys too is just kind of as a reminder, choose a name that aligns with your long-term vision, right? Try not to be short-sighted. Make sure you sit there and take time, write out your goals. What do you want your 10-year goals to be? 5-year, 3, 1, and so on. Make sure you guys set up your website, any relevant social media profiles, create your professional email and intro PDF for brokers and investors, and then start sharing valuable content to build credibility. Remember, branding is not just a logo, but it's how you present yourself to the entire world. So start strong, stay consistent, and let it evolve as you grow. But in any case, if this episode helped you in any way, please share it with somebody that's starting their multifamily journey. And remember, your brand starts today, so make it count. Appreciate you guys. We'll see you on the next one.
Multifamily Mindset.
Podcast. Think bigger.